Hi there, students. Venal and venial. They're both adjectives, but the meaning is very different. Venally, venially as adverbs. Veniality, venality as well. Okay? So, let's see. Venal means someone who's easy to bribe, somebody who is not honest, is open to bribery. Yeah. So it seems that the venal activities of politicians seem to go unpunished. And then venial means something that is forgivable. It's a minor offence. Yeah. So a venial error, a small mistake, anybody could make a mistake like that. It was a venial error. Whereas being venal is not venial. It's a venal politician should not be forgiven. Yeah. Okay. So venal, somebody who's always trying to do things for money. A venal activity is something that's done in order to get cash. Yeah. Motivated by bribery, corrupt, buyable. Yeah. So I think one of the problems with the police nowadays is they have a very venal attitude. I'm not saying that you can bribe them. Maybe you can in some countries, but if they don't put enough fines, if they don't give enough people fines, then they don't progress in their job. So that's a venal attitude, doing it for money. But again, a venal policeman would be somebody who you could bribe. Okay, so venal, somebody who's open to corruption, to bribery. Yeah, somebody who you could give money to turn a blind eye to something. Whereas venial is saying a fault or an offence that's very small, it's pardonable, it's forgivable, it's excusable. Yeah, anybody could do that. It's just a venial mistake. Okay, so notice these are two very different words. Also, be careful with these, because I think you'll find a lot of native speakers don't know the difference between these two words. Okay, so if you describe someone as venal, you're saying, well, this is a horrible person, because they'll do almost anything for money. Yeah, especially things that are dishonest, immoral. Yeah, so our venal politicians will do anything to get ahead. They're bent, they're corrupt, they're crooked. Yeah. So a venal magistrate. Yeah. Or a venal civilization. A civilization characterized by corruption. Yeah. He venally took the bribe. Going back to a venal civilization, I think in many cases we do live in a venal civilization. Yeah. Okay. Also, to be venal, to be willing to sell your influence in return for money. Yeah, people start lobbying at you and you say, well, if you give me some money, maybe I will support you. So very mercenary as well. This word mercenary, with the idea of the only objective is making money, is getting money. Yeah, and that's maybe the problem with the venality of the police, at least around here. Okay, so venal. The old archaic meaning of this just means for sale. Yeah, something that you can buy. But nowadays, it's talking about privilege, advantages, things like that, which you can get by bribing people, by paying them money because they're corrupt and mercenary. Notice as well the word venal, you can also have it, use it as an adjective, meaning belonging to the veins in your body where the blood flows, but that's rather technical. Yeah, I think a doctor might use that. But venal, corrupt and bribable. Yeah, venality, the fact that somebody is for sale. Yeah, they're open to bribes and corruption. Whereas venial is just a very small offence. In Christian theology, the word venial, a venial sin, is something that you do wrong, that's bad, but it doesn't take away your soul. It doesn't destroy your inner being. Okay, and that's the idea. It's a minor offence and doesn't merit a permanent punishment. Okay, so a venial error, a venial offence, it's pardonable, it's trivial, it's slight. Yeah? All of his faults were venial. They were peccadillos, if you like. Small sins, yeah? Things that, well, they weren't good, but they weren't seriously bad. Whereas being venal, this is pretty nasty. Yeah, he will do anything for money. He's such a venal character. Okay, formality. That's a good question. I think I'm going to give both of these. I think I'm going to give venal a 6.5, and I think veniality maybe a 7. Let's see, venal. Would I use it in an informal conversation? I think not. I would say bribable, mercenary, for sale, something like that. Use it in semi-formal conversations and above. And then venial, I think I'm probably going to go to a 7 in formality. You could just about use it in a semi-formal conversation. I think it's better for semi-formal writings and things like that. Then, as to origins, okay, this word venal comes from French, venal, okay, which comes from Latin itself, venalis, for sale, venom, something for sale. It's got this vendor root to it. And then something that's venial, this comes from venalis in Latin, yeah, pardonable, from Latin venia, forgiveness. Okay, so venal, somebody for sale, somebody you can bribe. Venial, a small offence, something that's insignificant. Okay, so enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Venal and venial.